EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Goff gives it to Gibbs, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. Detroit.
Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. For the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but jammed. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Third and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Second down, they need 3. We'll go play action now with Penix. Off he goes. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Now, Penix. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Atlanta. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Laporta in motion. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job.
And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, yeah. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. On target to Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Nick
Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff to throw. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
To throw is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he brought down inside the 25. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now, Goff. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Goff to throw. That one taken in to the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action. Catch. No chance at all. He'll go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kerryon Arnold. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover three. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback.
He's in! Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that run.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
19,
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And that ball incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Pitts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Penix going to throw again. Caught left side by Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on! 20!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First down, Lions.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's the third-round rookie pick, Isaac Slaw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's another.
The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Detroit.
Goff to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Now a timeout. That's their first. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Quick hitting slant there. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Penix. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Robinson. Inside the 35. And inside the 5. It's a big run by Robinson. It covers 63 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Mountain.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Then he'll take this to about the 28. Big Walter Nolan, the rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop. That's over the middle, popped by Tesla. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Detroit.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. Lions.
To throw is gone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Goff to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing, Goff. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays.
And he will score! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Now Fuller on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Lions.
Now, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. On first and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the Falcons' 9-yard line.
On second down, Goff. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to start those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. The Lions are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. Up the sideline. Past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead. for the touchdown. Out is Folk to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's gone. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here for Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score.
And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here is Goff. Right side, it's the port of the tight ends. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. And the Lions first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. And the Lions.
Goff to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's caught by Gibbs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Goff. And he's got another one. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards to gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first, 10-10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, Penix. That's holding at the 2. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off to throw on first down. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Goss pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hawks! Let's go now. Take over.
On first down, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A second down throw for Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. Folk now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
39.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. It is second and 6. Here's Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The Lions will punt this ball away.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Viking 18.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
So every
morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
The night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. But when the pieces are setting aside, we are not going out. Can you see the Joker flying over?
tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, see that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that
When you're the demon,
You can try, but the dead don't die.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it.
Come on, come on.
Man, I got this right. My hands in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hands up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, I'm on hypnotic. Exotic polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm clean like this determined. Strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. Okay, I fall off in the club with a bucket full of bands. Big stupid friends like a rat up in some rain. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye 'cause they swole off that spinach. Peach tree swag, you can call me Mr. Lenny. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing off the sand like a surf. Yeah, that's like it. Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, yeah. It's so.
Here we go. Catch the eagle. Ready? Come on.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want this shit now, and I got it. Promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Ask for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. You saying you want love for that? I'm not the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I did G bad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Man, baby. See, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something new, correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit it. Man, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities. And don't.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a baby.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Don't you know I'm loco?
Here we go. Get up. Ready.
To never see. Every time I start to believe something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it just let me be free? Can't
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Here we go. Exit target. Exit target.
I'm just a wild little beast. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born the wrong night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. What's up a gun? Hey, for all I've done. Will I get upset? 'Cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun at my parents' couch. Tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet.
Come on. Hey.
Lots of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Will they get upset? 'Cause I ain't done just yet.
Let's go now. Here we go.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are reached that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I change G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up?
Here we go.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in my style with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot. We soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then.
A dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital.
Around,
that's right.
on time.
It's tricky.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and
time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, B?
It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, funky, ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some more than my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very tough because I told you so. You know, we love because we love to play. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, so we be in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold. And my people don't get change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattle down your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, we free of evidence, L-Bay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Get up! That's Panther 60! Panther 60!
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in the street. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a can tell her no more. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on my hand, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me 'cause it won't stop. Hey, ladies. You're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey, fellas. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. Next to the pepper gon' pop. Sold my cap is CEO. And I don't walk in like my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Yellow my nails, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the pace is slow. Living through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, don't stop. Hey ladies. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Here we go, Jack.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Let's go now. Come on. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
I'll make this diamond plated. Make it the more than this elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated. That you ever hated.
Go, 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 show. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't do it like a birthday party in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. Give me that. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the middle. Come give me a hug, feel the giddy. You can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the middle. Come give me a hug, feel the giddy. When I pull up out front, you see the things don't do. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like a million, you really give me love. Honey ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, step before I play up. Been hit with a now I walk with a limp. In the hood, they say they stand 50 for me. Like me, I want it and love me like they love pop. But I live in New York, say I'm local. We playing is to put the rap game in the trunk. I'm full of focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still on the grind. Now, shorty says, feeling my stash, feeling my flow. A girl from Wood
nigga feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, yeah, you can get me. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need, nigga feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, yeah, you can get me. My show, ready to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My trick, my car, my clothes, my tools. Look on me, I came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I think that you be happy I made it. From that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumping in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes. Chick, so she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn, just talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what pays for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate them, watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside it. Come on, you know what we be. We can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. Give me the hug. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, yeah, then get me. You can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, yeah, then get me.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm bitter, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still slow down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, 60 friendly, but it's way I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the what? 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, is boy. OVO, man, we really boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, busy putting work on the phones. Either that or try the money, market, pick 'em. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch this, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't make me know, damn, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming at a house for he ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, can't do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick, whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick, whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick, real quick. Whole squad on the real. Whole squad on that real? Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another At the top, you know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Yeah, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. I fire through the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'm a high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I tell her four. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the Twilight Zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me. Don't stop. Christmas wreath. Feeling my flow. me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. So come give me a hug. You can find me in the club. Pull up. Mama, I got what you need. I'm in the habit. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug. Give me. My flow, my show brought me to go. Brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my car, my clothes, my shoes. Homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. Moving up way more than you. Oh, you mad? I trust that you get happy. I made it from the track by the bars to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes and shit. Mask gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. You talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what bands told me, cause go ahead, shoot the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Go upside it, come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. You need the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't gonna make it. Come give me a hug, get me. You can find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need.
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.